All right, hi there, English 9B. We are looking at the section in your packet called Adjective or Adverb. So essentially, the previous four sections really kind of boil down to this section right here. And this is like the one thing that I tell my students that I really want you guys to try to commit to memory. An adverb tells about a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. An adjective tells about a noun or a pronoun. They answer the questions how, when, where, or to what extent, and an adjective answers the questions what kind, how many, or which one. Let's take a look at the following two sentences. One is done with an adjective and one is done with an adverb. Let's see if we can figure out which one is the correct one. Our team won easy versus our team won easily. Okay, so we know that whichever is the correct answer, it's modifying the verb won. Based on the definition, we know it has to be an adverb, okay? So easily is the correct answer. An adverb easily should be used, not the adjective easy. It is sometimes difficult to decide whether an adjective or an adverb should be used in the two sentences given above, but again, make sure you know what is being modified. So for a second time to recap, if it describes a verb like it does above, like won, it is an adverb. If it is also an adverb if it describes an adjective or another adverb. If it describes a noun or a pronoun, it's an adjective. Again, what does the modifier tell about the word it describes? If the modifier tells how, when, where, or to what extent, it's an adverb. If it tells what kind, how many, or which one, it's an adjective. In the two sentences above, the modifier tells how our team won. Therefore, it is an adverb. Easily is the correct answer. So it's a lot of vocabulary and a lot of in-depth sentences down here, but really, again, this is the most condensed way to decipher the difference between an adverb and an adjective. Let's take a look at your next exercise. And it says, choose the correct word from the word in the parentheses. Pause the video here, go ahead and give that a try, and when you are done, go ahead and unpause and we'll go through the key. Great, let's take a look. He lined up his airplane collection neatly. How did he line it up? He lined it up neatly. Neatly modifies the verb lined up. This way is quicker. This is a comparative question, okay? Out of these two ways, this way is quicker. That's a really tough question. All right, again, adverb. This adverb is modifying the adjective tough. Tough modifies the noun question. 4, watch this film more closely than that. Okay, so again, another comparison out of these two ways to watch the film. Watch this one more closely than that. 5, the roads are icy, so drive safely. This one might have stumped you because generally people tend to say this one incorrectly. Drive safely. The verb is drive. Safely is the adverb modifying it. 6, he can run quickly. Quickly is the adverb modifying the verb run. 7, my mother exercises more regularly than I do. Again, another comparative between I and my mother. 8, May plays the piano well, doesn't she? Okay, when between using good and well, okay, well is your adverb. Well is how she plays. 9, Marcus did terribly on his math homework. And 10, Mr. Wilson's store was always the busiest in town. Okay, out of all the stores in town, this is the superlative form, Mr. Wilson's store was the busiest. All right, last exercise. Circle all of the adjectives and underline all of the adverbs. Then draw an arrow to the word it modifies. Again, if you need to, turn back to the page where it really tells you again what you're looking for. When you're done, go ahead and unpause the video and take a look at the key.